Hi everybody, this is just going to be a really short video on how I created my pumpkin this year and to give you a bit of inspiration for yours. So what you're going to need are a few different sizes of tools, a pencil, a large bowl and a pumpkin. So the first thing you're going to want to do is look for some kind of inspiration online. I like to go on Google and just type in pumpkin designs and a bunch come up. I was looking for some designs to help me carve a tree, but if you know what you want to do, you don't have to do that part. Then you want to find the best side of your pumpkin, this one was mine, and then I just carved in a star-shaped lid so I can drop in the tea light candle when I have finished. To make sure that there's no gooey bits left on the lid, you can just cut off the bottom half into your bowl, and then it's time to disembowel your pumpkin. That sounds gross, but it's the only word I could think of. You can try with a spoon, but to be honest, I don't really have much luck with it, so I had to get my hand in there, and that worked a lot better, although it is quite disgusting. So this is the part where my camera just stopped recording, or I didn't realise it wasn't recording, or something like that, because I managed to not get any footage of me drawing my design onto the pumpkin. To be honest, I kind of just did it freehand. I got a bit of inspiration from a picture on the internet, but it was my own design, so hopefully that's not too much of a problem and you can just do the same thing. So when I started carving out the actual pumpkin, I took a really thin screwdriver and started outlining small sections of the outline that I wanted to take out. And then I just got a small knife and started cutting along the dents that I've made with the screwdriver. That just makes it a lot easier to cut accurately. And the biggest tip I can give you when carving a pumpkin that's kind of detailed like this one is to do everything in really small sections. That's probably the best tip that I can give you, cutting everything really, really tiny. So if you wanted to cut out like a bigger section, it's probably a better idea to cut it in half or cut it into a quarter, or anything, just so you cut it out really tiny, so that if you cut big sections out, it's probably more likely to kind of collapse or not look as good, or you won't get enough accuracy. It's just a lot easier if you do it in small sections. Another tip I could give you is that if something falls off, because these parts are quite thin, especially the branches of my tree, if anything falls off or collapses or anything like that, super glue is a really good tool to use because it glues really well to pumpkins for some reason. So if something falls off, you can just glue it back on. Other than that, it's just a lot of patience and just being really careful because you don't want to cut into the wrong section or anything like that. So this is my finished pumpkin. I hope you like it. I quite like it. It's definitely one of the more ambitious ones that I've ever done, but it looks really cool in the dark, I think. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you have an amazing Halloween.